I would like to talk about 2025, specifically what I plan on knitting and crocheting for 2025. Last year in 2024, my goal was to use as much stash material as possible, and as shown in my 2024 wrap-up, I made quite a large volume of things in terms of both number and the scale of the projects. So in that sense, I am very happy. I feel like 2024 was very successful, but we must always keep learning and always keep improving. And also now I have space to make a lot more things that I want to buy bespoke yarn for. So what project specifically do I want to tackle here? Well, I've definitely been bit by the knitting bug. I used to be exclusively a crocheter, but this year I've really kind of expanded my repertoire a little bit. Specifically, I am very interested in knitted color work. I think it looks gorgeous, and I think there's a lot of potential for some really cool projects there. And there's a few that I've already got my eye on, and in some cases I've already got yarn for. So the first pattern that I want to tackle as soon as I wrap up a couple of whips that I just need to get off my needles is this sweater here, which is the Dead of Night by Dear Ingenue. I actually already have the yarn for this. I bought it a few months ago while I was visiting some co-workers in Scotland, so I've got fancy Scottish wool for this. It'll end up being a gray instead of this like purpley burgundy, and then a nice white for the skulls. The second sweater that I want to make that's color work is, of course, the Halibut sweater by Caitlin Hunter. This one's very popular. Everyone's making it. I just really like myself a nice oversized sweater moment, and I think this will look really cute. And lastly, I want to make this sweater. So I don't know if any of y'all have played Alan Wake 2, but this is one of the main characters, Saga Anderson. And throughout the whole game, she's wearing this really awesome, I think she even says it's a handmade knit sweater. And I've discovered that this pattern is just on Ravelry for free. So yeah, I love this. It'll be like a nice subtle nerdy project that I can wear, maybe even like wear to conventions, because Canada, some of the conventions do happen here in the winter. Wearing something like this, I feel like there's going to be a very small subset of people that are going to see this and realize what it is. And outside of the knitting stuff, I really just want to push myself in crochet. So I've been making my own crochet stuff for a while now, so like freehanding it without a pattern, but I've never actually published a pattern of my own or published a tutorial of my own, and that's something I really want to try and push myself to do this year. Maybe 1 or 2 patterns, but I've got ideas for way more than that, so I'm hoping if I put this vibe out into the universe, I'll hold myself accountable and actually take the plunge and do it. So here's the 2025.